Welcome back to the YouTube channel, guys. So today is D-Day. It is Hyrox. It is officially here. My wife was doing her session this morning and I'm in the afternoon. She's doing it with a mate of hers and then I'm doing the individual. So as per any race day, it is what I'm used to. So eating rusks in the morning, fueling up. Today I'm going with the raspberry. I'm going to take a scoop now, and then obviously when I warm up I'm going to sip on some electrolytes as well, and then during the race. So funny enough, I always thought that, you know, mango orange sour would be more popular, but at the moment, since launching 2 weeks ago, raspberry is the front runner. So stoked about that. But yeah, I'm gonna meet up with a couple of mates on that side. Is in the city. It is at the CIT ICC, something like that. And yeah, my mate is also doing his individual one just before me, I think 20 to 4. So it's going to be an epic day. We're going to try and show you guys exactly behind the scenes, how does it look at a Hyrox setup, signing in, all of the fun stuff over there. But it is going to be quite hard, so because it's not just me doing it this year, but it's my wife as well. You can't see her, but she's actually behind the camera here. But super excited for today. Going to see what we can do. I'm thinking about an hour 40, hour 50. I just want to get this thing completed and, you know, under my belt so I can look forward to the next one. But today's focus is enjoying it, you know, being there for Anneke while they compete, and taking you guys with me.
Can you just be my light? I don't wanna see the fire, yeah. Don't wanna start a fight. Can we just take our time? I don't wanna go alone.
Okay, I thought I'd give you an honest and real raw feedback session of the Hyrox that I just completed on Saturday. It's currently Monday afternoon. We had an epic long weekend, so lots of time to reflect, look back on some photos, some videos, how it went. And I have to say, it was an epic day. I really enjoyed the whole leading up to it, the prep. Yes, I wasn't as prepped as I wanted to be. I can throw in 1,000 different excuses as to why I was not prepped, but at the end of the day, it's still excuses. It's on me, but that didn't take away from the fact that I really enjoyed the day, how it went, from last year being my first to this year also being my first singles. Actually, last year I did it with a mate of mine. I think I mentioned that earlier in the video, and it's definitely two worlds apart. When you're doing it with a partner, you don't feel as stressed, you feel more relaxed. Yes, that competitive edge still comes out, but when you're alone, you're isolated, and the gun goes off, it's you and fighting your demons throughout the race. Started off with a bang again. Luckily, because of my running background from last year, I felt like I was really stronger during the runs. But I have to tell you, that sled push and sled pull just breaks the ice in the beginning. And then, of course, the burpees was an event that I thought I was personally above average and good at. Being a rugby player my whole life, being up and down from the ground is something that comes naturally to me, but running 4Ks and doing exercises in between, it takes a toll on your body. It really taught me that I need to focus more on burpee broad jumps. But then straight after that, fell into a rhythm with the running and with the exercises right till the end, where I faced the wall balls, the classic wall balls. Everybody talks about it, 100 of them, and I just literally broke it up into 10s because I couldn't go more than 10 without feeling like I'm gonna die. And then I had a couple of no reps, which I am quite upset about, because apparently if you throw the ball too high and not exactly on the X, it is a no rep. But anyway, I'm excited for the next one, which is in August in Cape Town again. Super pumped for that. I'm definitely going to put in some hard yards, work on my mistakes, work on the things that I'm struggling with. One thing that I want to mention throughout this prep, not going exactly my way, it's a true life lesson where if it's something that is important to you, you'll always make the time. And it's easy to come up with these excuses, work, life, marriage, whatever it might be. It's easy to wrap your head around all of the negativity that's going on in your life. I feel like if it is truly important to you, you will make the time. It's a classic saying. It's easy to say, it's easy to articulate, but once you live it and once you're there and you're trying to practice what you preach, it's a different story. I feel like throughout this whole prep, I've learned that it's not always going to be smooth sailing. It's not always going to be the perfect prep. The conditions not going to be perfect. You're going to have your ups and downs. Life's going to come at you hard, but it is how you navigate through that, where you make the time, when you make the time. And if there's just one thing that I can take away from this, is that it's never going to be perfect. Yes, you have to endure and you have to set the standard, but more importantly, you have to hold it. I know we launched Grit in the space of a month. Pumped about it, pumped about the process ahead, the building phase, the foundational block that we're laying, and through all of the chaos, through all of life and all its obstacles, pushing through, enduring, making the best out of any situation is a key factor. So thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you like this video. I'm planning on to make many more and take you along with the journey. Cheers guys.